and welcome back to Octopath Traveler. So I have a loop hero resource run going on in the background, so hopefully that doesn't drain too much memory. It shouldn't. I mean, given how simple loop hero is, it really shouldn't use too much memory. Now if I was running this with the Witch, if I was running it with the Witcher would probably drain enough memory that might cause issues. But anyway. So, I believe we are going to do Cyrus' story? Question mark? I think I did all the side quests still. Too. Maybe. Possibly. Make your way to Stoneguard after learning that the original copy of the tome you seek might be there, but you can't help but feel that someone's been watching you. Through the story so far, in progress, Cyrus uses powers of deduction, or scrutinizing, to get to the bottom of a series of kidnappings, perpetrated by the depraved scholar Gideon, who was harvesting the villagers' blood for his dark research. It was in Gideon's sickening laboratory that Cyrus discovered it. A translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Though the history of the dark arts intrigued him, he could not sit idly by while his peers used knowledge for evil, like turning people into blood crystals. That's probably bad. And so Cyrus came to Stoneguard, where the tome was found. Would he find answers here? Or only more dreadful questions? Probably more dreadful questions. Well then, Stoneguard at last. Even though we've been here several times. What's wrong, Divinity, if I ever saw one? Talk about searching for a needle in the haystack.
Now then!
Well, first I should reveal where we stand. Ooh, time to think on things. Look, it's not the translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell produced by a bookmaker in this town. But where to begin my search? Logically speaking, it would make the most sense to begin at the source. Which means head straight for the Foundry, of course. Where else? Oh yeah, we've been there, and I was like, well, this place seems interesting, but yet nothing was going on. Question mark. You're obviously being forward still.
Very well.
Let the investigation begin. The game is afoot. Yeah, we know you're following me. Travel banter.
Take care.
You know I feared now too, that unmistakable sense of being watched. For my part, the feeling was faint at first. It came and went, but got stronger with every step we take. Indubitably, your instincts are sharper than mine. How did you acquire them, I wonder? I cannot say. It's something I learned on the battlefield, by what means I do not rightly know. Oh, I was hoping there was some easy trick to it. It's easy enough if you're willing to fight as many battles as I have. I think easy here means something different to you and me. Fair enough. Even as a scholar such as yourself cannot know everything there is to know of this world. You. Like a purchase? Huh. I can purchase the hero base. Yeah. I was looking for a bargain. So nice. I shall report to my making to Dominic, a translator. Some lies on the east side of town. Much intriguing. Why not? You see my eldest Dominic, fellow a visit. I should be able to find him in the workshop just east of him. take it?
Excuse me.
Beg pardon, is this the residence of...
My apologies.
I don't know who you are, but I'm not in the company.
A moment of your time.
If you could just spare a moment, kind sir, there was something I'd like to ask you.
Be gone with you.
That I wish to see no one. Leave me at once. He seems like a stubborn one. I'll have to find out why. Let's bash the door down. Pray forgive the intrusion. A good day to use it. Let's bash the door down. Might behoove me to find out a bit more about our friend Dominic. Quick, spy on his window. Watching you. Watching you. Anyway, you, random person. What do you have? That Dominic went and shot himself off from the world after his only daughter succumbed to sickness 15 years ago. Yeah, it's intriguing. I have to go talk to some more people. House. You, random old guy. Dominic had a translation commission he thought would earn him a fortune. So where was the day he said yes to it, poor lad? It's intriguing. And there's a message Dominic about 13 years ago, I think, was a barber, financial speaking. So I gave him a discount. I see.
Very well.
And that should do it ago. Yes, 13 years ago, he left the money to pay for the medicine they desperately needed. And that should do it. I dare say Dominic will be more talkative this time. Wait. Alright. I was like, wait, there's something here. Alright, there's this douchebag. That should be level 6 you're hired to challenge for some reason. Or what's in there isn't worth my time. Oh, I have to remember that. But I think there's no one at 55 somewhere.
Excuse me.
Beg pardon, Master Dominic. I'm Cyrus, the scholar who caught upon you earlier.
Ah.
You again, I already told you, I do not want to see you. Who lost his daughter? Right, yeah. I was translating Burke.
But of course.
Yes, if my reason is correct. This is undoubtedly why Dominic has cut off all contact with the outside world. I do not mean to open old wounds, friend. But I've heard that you lost your dear daughter to illness some 15 years ago. Exclamation point.
Thusly.
Since then you seclude yourself and cut off all contact with the outside world. In order to procure the letters that might save your daughter, you need coin quickly, and large quantities. And so you accepted an unusual task.
Yes.
To wit, producing a translation of From the Four Reaches of Hell. Who told you this?
Now then.
The book that you translated is now in my possession. Clearly you are a scholar of great knowledge and wisdom. You took great care to omit the most horrific passages, doubtless because you recognized the danger they posed. As an academic, I would not stand idly by as knowledge is used for the purpose of evil. But so I ask you, who commissioned this translation for me? Come inside.
Many thanks.
Thank you, friend. Is it gonna be voice now?
Listen.
But where should I even begin? Dot dot dot.
In truth,
13 years ago, a man came here to me with a request. He said it was of dire import. Strangely, I cannot recall his name. He was scorned from his words. One could tell his mind was as sharp as a blade. But what I remember more than anything were his eyes, which burned blood red with a zeal for knowledge that bordered on obsession.
What in the...
Red eyes. Could it be? No, perish the thought.
after that,
Huh. Red eyes. Who do we know who has red eyes? I actually can't remember. Oh. Could be the headmaster, maybe? In recent years, he accepted a prestigious position at the Royal Academy Atlas Dam.
It couldn't be.
Headmaster Yvonne, eh?
yes. Ah, yes.
This is all coming to me, man. Coming back to me now. Yvonne was his name.
In truth,
Came to me, a mighty and vulnerable tome in hand. That tome was from the far reaches of hell. I did not have to think twice.
Is that so?
Know full well the danger posed by the forbidden knowledge of hell.
yes.
Yes, I was not blind to the risk. Yet what choice I have? The man says my dowry required cost a vulnerable fortune. And I am but a humble scholar. So you've heard Yvonne's instructions to the letter?
Yes.
Yes, I trusted that dreadful tome. All the while fearing for my life what horrors might come to pass if the knowledge fell into the wrong hands. And then even the rarest of religion could not save my poor girl. Looking back, I believe this was divine punishment for my sins. Headmaster Yvonne. What was the man thinking? You say the book is in your possession? I beg of you, promise me.
Leave it to me.
I will see that it's never again used to bring pain and suffering. You have my word. Pain and guilt you bear are surely beyond my understanding, but I hope this will bring you even a small measure of solace. Rest your heart easy, friend, as best you can. Well,
You have my thanks.
Well, it seems we need to go visit the headmaster, don't we? Oh, so hi, person who's been stalking me.
Come now.
Well, are you going to keep hiding in the shadows, or shall we end the charade?
Ah,
Let me ask this, what's her face? There was the headmaster's assistant. So you were able to so you were wise to my presence.
Just so.
I knew I was being followed, yes. Of course it's the headmaster's assistant. Fancy meeting you outside the academy. You are the headmaster's assistant, Miss
call me Lucia.
Lucia. Right, her.
Greetings.
A pleasure. And so, why have you followed me here, Miss Lucia?
I apologize.
Forgive me, Professor Albright. I meant no offense. I heard that you were investigating the whereabouts of a certain tome. Don't put the name up from the far reaches of hell. Is this correct? And what if it is?
In truth,
What I'm about to say is that you keep in the utmost confidence. I reason to believe Headmaster Yvonne is plotting something unsavory involved in the self-same tome.
Why,
So the,
I'll be...
so the thief who stole the book from the archive was
yes,
the headmaster himself. Of this I am all but certain. The headmaster's assistant, maybe, but first and foremost, I am a scholar in my own right. You're still sus. I'm not somebody to see my profession's good name sullied by one who would use the knowledge in the name of evil. This is why I must use the tome in the name of
Indeed.
evil. Right? I see where this is going. we're going to go after the headmaster, but in the end, it's going to be her who's behind everything, right? Right. I'm on to you, Japan. Came here seeking my aid.
Correct.
Yes, my intuition as an academic tells me you are meant to be trusted. As you may be aware, Headmaster Yozon has some stone guard himself.
Yes.
As I was planning to investigate that very matter after I was done here. That's when she was born still stands. Yet there are ominous rumors about the place. I have a certain dislocation, but I'm hesitant to investigate further on my own. And so I asked Professor Albright, pray lend me your aid. The trap? It's a hard trap.
I see.
I see. Before I promise anything, I would see the house with my own eyes.
Correct.
I understand completely. You'll find it on the north side of town. So a bell.
Shall we begin?
Oh, very well. Let us pay it a visit straight away. As for whether or not I can cooperate, I'll give you my answer about. Is that acceptable?
Thank you.
But of course. Thank you, Professor. I will go on in ahead and meet you there. Right. Still sus. Oops, travel banter.
Pardon me.
Can I ask you a question, Professor? By all means. What kind of things did you teach back at the palace? Interested in fun learning, are we? Then pull up a log and I'll give you a lesson. History. Let's begin now. Specifically with the founding of the mighty kingdom of Harnburg. Wait, I noticed it. And now followed, and also in short. It's been talking for an hour now. I'm not sure whether to be annoyed or impressed. The King Bard, if you recall, had his own rules, you see. Professor, can I say something? What is it, Tresson? We really need to get back on the road. You got him started. You never hear the end of it. Now, give me a second. Just checking over things. Seems to be still going fine. My loop power. Oh well, I mean, let's see, we're on what, loop 23? Good. Okay, now then, where was I? Ah yes, up north. Gotta go find the headmaster's house. Old house. I thought that was like a church or something. This is where Headmaster Yvonne was born and raised. According to the neighbors, it has lain abandoned for some 20 years now.
Is that so?
Ominous indeed. Well, shall we let ourselves in? Told you it was sus. What the? Sure is any coming? Sure it's any coming.
Oh! Where? What is this place?
It's a pet.
Ah, Professor Albright. I apologize for this little ruse.
And the headmaster's been here this entire time. Waiting for the trap to spring.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere. So, we meet again, Headmaster Yvonne.
When I heard you were looking into from the far reaches of hell, I knew your search would lead you
I can't
here.
tell if it's hard red or not from hell.
And sure enough, you didn't disappoint me. Your mind is every bit as sharp as I thought it was.
You sent Lucia to keep an eye on me.
Of course he did.
What a shame, my dear boy. A thirst for knowledge like yours would be such a terrible thing to waste. So, what do you say? Apprentice yourself to me, and I will overlook your little trespasses.
Join me. And together we can rule the academy? Palace? I don't know what
How
these goals
kind
are.
of you. I refuse. I am, shall we say, philosophically opposed to your stance on knowledge. I believe that knowledge should be shared, not hoarded for one's personal gain.
I thought you'd say as much. Most unfortunate, Cyrus. Most unfortunate.
Oh, just you wait.
As
till I
you
get out.
know, this is my house, and I don't get many callers these days. A smart man like you knows what this means, yes?
Means I'm gonna be stuck in here for a while.
When you starve to death here, no one will be the wiser.
If you think I'll give up without a fight, you don't know me nearly well enough. So how are we gonna get out of here?
What have we here?
Climbing my only way out doesn't seem to be an option.
Now then!
Well, about to get myself out of this predicament. Cast a town portal. Oh, and something there's a chest here. With a bone. Why is that bone in the chest? We should investigate further. But, no, I have to wait and see. Fine, we shall wait and see. Can we cast teleport?
Professor?
Dot dot dot. That voice, could it be?
Are you okay?
Hold on, Professor, I'll lower rope. Dresser, what are you doing, Hal? I mean, not Dresser, Therese? Therese. Yes, what are you doing, Hal? Therese, there we go. Oh, Professor, I'm so glad you're safe. But still, why are you here? Therese. Did you come all the way from Atlas? But why?
Actually,
I knew you were in danger. So I came to warn you. Oh, snap. That's quite enough, young lady. Oh, snap. Oh.
Therese!
I knew Cyrus would come, but you have pluck for a girl your age.
You think you can get away with this?
Let her go at once. Let's go on hostage negotiations now factors into your scholarly pursuits. You mark my words, Cyrus. Stop meddling my research, but the girl's life is for Why can't we cast that? Like, seriously. You just cast teleport. Poof. Why can't we cast that? We could have got out of that. Now, Cyrus, why are you so bad at this? Oh, do we go to a sour? I guess we go into a sewer. What horrors away is downhill? Or did I get something recently that I want to look at? I can't. Can't remember. God, this place is gonna be fun to navigate, I'm sure. What horrors await me in hell?
It is a good day for battle.
Okay. Bats.
Let's
go.
do this!
No. No, that's remember.
I'll get my money's worth.
Yeah.
How is that?
Because fighting mobs doesn't seem like worth our time. Okay. Now to navigate this place. I haven't really had to do much real actual puzzle solving for an RPG. That's good and bad. Because Final Fantasy, or at least 10, was puzzle. It was like basically you fight your way to the temple, then puzzle. They move on and fight, puzzle, fight, puzzle. Then you play Blitzball and hate everything.
May I have this dance?
Okay, so
I am ready.
look, just random researcher. Well, random researcher, how do you like dark?
Tenebro career!
Apparently they don't give a shit about darkness. Makes sense.
What to do?
Well, how do you tell about, you know? Just amount to.
I'll get my money's worth.
Well, apparently they
Time to
don't.
close up shop.
They don't care about that. Still worked. No chest was that with 50. Everyone could use it. Of course, why wouldn't that be? And that's the only thing over here. Yay. I see you over there, just mocking me. Hey, save.
Therese!
Oh, what horror's gonna happen?
Sir?
Oh no, or love interest that now wears a love interest is going to be tortured or turned into blood.
You
Probably turned
just
into blood.
couldn't leave well enough alone, could you?
So here's
You
what she says.
disappoint me, Cyrus. I took you for a more logical man.
Headmaster Yvonne, what do you intend to do with her?
Probably gonna turn her into a blood crystal.
The girl went poking around in my secrets. I fear she can't be allowed to live.
Well, we should probably save her then.
And so I'll finish off teacher and student in one fell swoop.
You'll not lay a hand on my pupil! I'll see to that!
You seem terribly agitated, Cyrus. It's not good for the humors.
I've cast Meteor on you.
It's one of those blood crystals.
Exactly.
You will taste the power I summoned from the far reaches of hell!
I cannot fail.
Oh my god, he frickin'.
I am ready.
He weskered this. Like he seriously Resident Evil 5 weskered this. What the hell? Like I'm sure he probably could have cast, you know, like frickin' Meteos and Ultimas at the party. But instead he decided to, you know, go physical for some reason. Why? You're a mage. Use what you're good at. Anyway, I'm pretty sure light.
Lux Conjurer!
What is the logical course of action?
You know what?
How about this?
We're gonna do horrible things to him.
Have at you!
Oh, you guys were just...
I will cut you down!
Yeah.
Let's do this!
Well,
Ah! I summon Balthar, the Midnight.
I still like that attack. Just start off every
Have at you!
so the weak against that.
Anger not the tiger!
I am ready.
Well, let's try win.
Ventus Salter!
Oh well. What should I do about you guys? Okay, fine, I'll try lightning. There's the wind.
Let's do this!
Cute. I could do wind too.
The winds of fortune are howling. You got more than you bargained for.
Indeed they did. Sour's almost getting to that one. Professors, I am all powerful. I am eternal, immortal. You shouldn't have gone physical.
What in the...
Mortal. Lies. They were all lies.
Oh,
Lies? Who lied to you? Oh. But I see where this is going. I was wondering why his assistant was not him. It's like I said. She's probably the actual boss. Oh, snap. He turned to dust. Well then. We should probably save dress it. I mean, not dress it. There is. Professor. ...
you have my gratitude.
Therese, you saved my life.
Thank
Oh,
goodness.
Professor, I'm so glad you are... Flop! What have I done? A teacher endangering the life of his pupil. But I can reflect upon my failings another time. For now, I must get you to safety. Quick, cast teleport.
Awake, are you?
Yes, Professor.
Therese. I must know what you saw and heard. You'll tell me, yes?
Yes, Professor. One day I heard the headmaster talking to someone in his office. I couldn't make out the other voice, but they were talking about you. They were saying they would see you dead. And so I...
You came all the way here to warn me.
Of course she did.
Yes, Professor.
I see. Well, Therese. As your teacher, I must scold you for your most reckless and careless actions.
Ha.
I understand, Professor.
But one thing is also clear. Were it not for your actions, I would have died in that dark pit.
Well, yeah, because we don't know Telp.
And so, as a man, I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thank you, Therese, from the bottom of my heart.
Wait, no. We could have just went to the world map and teleported out from there. Why did I even think about trying that?
But you must promise me one thing.
What is it, Professor?
In the future, pray consult someone you can trust before embarking on such a dangerous course of action.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I did learn from the best.
Huh.
I suppose you did, didn't you?
Professor,
Confess your feelings, girl.
I must continue my journey, but I will send letters. Yes, I'll include assignments to keep your mind sharp.
Oh. All she has to do is confess. He's too focused to notice. Just confess. Oh.
I look forward to that, Professor.
Sigh. Poor Therese.
But I think we've talked enough for the day. You should rest.
Wait, Professor! The headmaster. He said one more thing.
Of course he did.
What's this now?
Time to get a plot direction, right?
He said that once you were out of the way, there was a place he would go.
Intriguing. And where might that be, pray tell?
Let me guess, Dust bar?
I appreciate your concern, but I will go there. I must. In a way, we are not so different, the headmaster and I.
Professor,
that unquenchable thirst for knowledge, bordering almost on obsession. And yet, our philosophies regarding the ultimate purpose of knowledge could not be more different. The headmaster used his position and prestige to hoard knowledge for his own foul ends.
Well, at the same time, you don't want anyone just reading the Necronomicon and, you know, ending the world.
As an academic, I cannot forgive this. Knowledge is for one and all.
Oh, I feel bad for Therese. She just has to listen to Cyrus go on at a random tangent.
We inherit the knowledge of our
And he's still
ancestors
going.
and pass it on to those who follow us. Only then is its true value realized. Headmaster Yvonne believed true knowledge should begin and end with him. He was wrong. Always remember this, Therese. Knowledge is a bounty to be shared by all.
All she wants is you, yeah. Damn it, Cyrus.
A bounty?
The more of us that possess true knowledge, the richer we all become. Those who seek knowledge must never forget this. That is what I believe. And those who would use their knowledge for nefarious ends must be stopped.
So, it would be wrong of me to keep this to myself.
Say it.
The headmaster said he was headed to the town of Duskbarrow.
Hey, I was right. Figured it had to be Duskbarrow.
I see. Thank you, Therese. Do not worry. Your teacher will not make the same mistake twice.
Sigh.
When I act, I will exercise due caution.
We're going to end up in a pit again.
I can believe you this time?
Please do, my dear girl.
If you say so, then I shall see you when you return.
You have my word. I will arrange for someone to look after you until your strength returns.
I feel bad for Therese. Therese seems like a good girl. She's got spirit and pluck. Would follow you to the end of the world and back, it seems. I remember times when I've been as filled with passion as she. So I was like, what? What's passion? But then I don't have to tell you what's right. What's what, right, Professor? I'm afraid I'm not sure to what you're alluding. I'm just saying she's come all this way for your sake. Oh, indeed, she's the most dedicated and constant student. Cyrus is just... He's so blind to it. It's painful. It's cringe. The two would make such a journey out of the world. Worry for a professor's help is a credit to her. I think you are missing the point. Nothing serves the scholars who are quite like a student so utterly dedicated to her studies. I know, right, Rose, that's all I want to say to you is ... Is something the matter, Primrose? No, I think I just had the wrong end of the stick. And then we leave.
Duskbarrow.
Yes, what about Dusk?
Whatever did the headmaster seek there? Judging from his transformation to that dreadful beast, the power he obtained was an unholy one indeed.
Yeah, it's like, well, let's just go, you know, Westeros. It's just... I know, I'm gonna fit myself for this. Why?
Is it possible that the tome holds not only the secrets to death, but new forms of life? And yet, I find it hard to believe that transforming himself into a demon was the headmaster's ultimate goal. After all, did he not say he was betrayed? And the original copy of the tome is still nowhere to be found.
Well, there's still the assistant, remember? We should look into this here.
So many questions remain. But now I know where I can find the answers. On to Duskbarrow, and whatever dark secrets await me there.
But that's a few years ahead. Our witness is so nice and nightmarish, and so are the stone. Witness was so nice and nightmarish powers contained within the pages of that baleful tome. What do Yvonne and his cohorts truly seek? Whether he was ready to face them or not, Sarah will find his answers in Duskbarrow. That's a problem for you, to me. Let's see. Chapter 3, So Failures, Primroses, Planets, and then just Chapter 4. So it's only 45. This thing was 40. Huh, you expected to go up higher. Apparently everyone else is at 45 too. Well, we still need someone for Whisper Mill. And we still need someone for Marceline. And we still need someone for Everlord. Try to think whether the next cathedral is. Because I would say a pharaoh would be going to the next cathedral. There might be... No, Theron's is already up though. Hank, maybe it's... Marceline, maybe? Maybe hers is Whisper. I don't know. Anyway, all I know is we need to go to a village next time. Hey, there's a cathedral over there. I think that's a cathedral. That looks like a cathedral. Let's see, we go here. Change party. Oh, what do I want to put up there? We could replace True Rest, but that would be a horrible idea. Well, sorry over it. The only one I can really change since I can't change Cyrus, so... Alright, next time, go Chore. Hope y'all enjoyed, thank y'all, and have a nice day.